Everyone, so I've got another deck profile for you today. We're continuing on with exploring these new Ascension cards, and today I've got Eitan and Luna. So Eitan got a pretty decent boost. He's got a couple new airships, as well as a couple new Sky Raiders, although we aren't playing the new Sky Raider. But he also has some very good Dark cards as well. The reason why we're not playing the new Dark Spirit is because I didn't want to run 12 dark cards. The green package is tight as it is, and minusing those 4 cards for dark cards that didn't really even fit was kind of rough. So we are stuck playing the bad Dark Spirit, which is the kitty. But with that being said, let's get into the cards. Eitan does handle what the new Dark Spirit does anyway, which is sacrifice things on command. So we can get away without playing the new Dark Spirit. So first up, we're going to talk about the Sky Raider and Airship units. The first one is Sky Recruit. Very nice 1-drop unit. Grabs another copy of itself, allowing you for additional copies in the future to be sacrificed off for your 2-cost units. Mainly the new Airship or Ella, whenever you want to stop something from attacking. So we are playing the 3 Recruit. We're also playing the 3 Engineer. It's your best 1-drop because it can break towers. It can also protect itself if you decide not to attack. And then you can also bring either this or the Recruit back with the new Airship, being your 1-drop Sky Raiders. Speaking of the new Airship, we play 3 Cloudsea Scout Ship. It's very nice. It plays very nicely into the Dark package as well because its arrivability allows you to see what your opponent's card is that they might possibly draw, especially if you keep it on top. So you can look at the top card of their deck, and then as soon as they draw it, you can sacrifice the Playful Imp and take the card out of their hand, as well as look at the rest of your opponent's hand. And then its ruined ability is very nice. Whenever you sacrifice it with Eitan's ability, you get back one of your engineers, and then you can ramp up into a 3-drop. So we are playing the 1 Ella. This card got a little better because of Omega units. A couple of them are very, very good, and you do not want them to attack. So if you can bring out Ella on their turn by sacrificing one of your 1-cost units, you can negate their ability and then prevent them from attacking. So she's much better now and warrants a spot. For our airships, we are playing 1 Skytree Sandship. The reason is because of its ruined ability, being able to get back a Sky Raider. Basically, we're playing all of the airships that don't lose you card advantage whenever you sacrifice them with Eitan's ability. So we are playing the 1 Sandship. We're playing the new Boreas Cloudsea Enforcer. He's a strong Omega unit, has unblockable and immortal, and also whenever he's sacrificed or destroyed, you're getting back most likely the Sandship, so you can keep ramping down or ramping back up. We play the 1 Warship. It's very nice to have that Destroyer ability, as well as being able to destroy a target unit with cost 4 or less. There's a lot of Omega units running around that have that cost 4 or less, so being able to destroy those is very nice. And then it also gets back an Airship or a Sky Raider unit. So very nice there. And then we're playing the big Airship, Konost. Very good. Obviously, it's always been good. It's just been kind of hard to get out. It's gotten a little more support now with a spell, 2 spells, but it's just the best Airship if you can actually get it out. And then we play the 1 Cloudsea Offensive Formation. Very nice 1-cost instacast spell that destroys anything. But you do need to have an Airship, and we run 7 targets for it. And then we do run the 1 Cloudsea Preparation. Even if you don't get the second effect to put things directly into play, it's still nice to replenish your hand and play those bigger cards later in the game with Eitan's ability on your opponent's turn. So for non-airship cards in green, we are playing the 3 Great Hawk of Cloudsea. This is a very nice air unit. It is probably one of the best ones, if not the best. Being able to loop back your powerful cards to your hand, as well as being disruptive on your opponent's turn. Very nice. No reason not to run 3 in my opinion. We are running one of the new Overgrown Sabertooth. Very nice to get in some quick hits. It's also a nice finisher, as well as playing into Eitan's ability, being able to sacrifice it to scale up and then recover 2 of your shards to possibly do it again on your opponent's turn or play one of your instacast spells for disruption. We are playing one Queen of the Sandsea. I do think this card warrants a spot now because of things like Nova Knight. Being able to take that is pretty devastating, just as well as taking some other low-cost units that have come into the game since, like Glowshard Dragon or something like that. For our 4-drops, we run the 1 Nanatsu, as well as the Sandship airship that you've seen already. Nanatsu, very good, destroying units, and then also switching your shards to active, something you really shouldn't overlook, so I think he warrants a spot. And then to round out the units, we are playing the 2 Garga. This card is probably right in line with Greathawk of Cloudsea as being your number 1 air unit. If he's not the best, it's Greathawk, but it's quite the competition. So our green spells, we are playing 1 Hurricane Shot. Being able to return something as cost is nice to save something that you want to then replay, as well as being able to target a unit with cost 4 or less. Like I said, Omega units have kind of changed the game a little bit, where cards like this have a little more value. Being a 2-cost instacast spell to destroy anything that might come into play as a surprise, like an Omega unit, is a nice out. We are playing the 3 Kaze. Again, more Omega unit hate. Having the ability to not have them attack, even if you don't have any shards open later in the game, very nice. And then also just replacing itself. Great 3 of card in air. And then we're also playing the 3 Vabriel's Final Gift. The thing with Eitan is you have a lot of combo pieces and 1-ofs of these higher cost monsters. So what you're going to want to do later in the game is Vabriel's Final Gift, one of those monsters that you can play on your opponent's turn with Eitan's ability. Is a big combo deck, so you want to find your missing pieces, and you don't want to hard draw them at the wrong time, and Vabriel's Final Gift allows you to play 1-ofs of them, and then you can just search it out whenever you need to with this card. So definitely playing 3 of these. So for our dark package, we are playing the 3 Playful Imp. This is the whole reason why we're running the dark package. Being able to sacrifice this with Eitan's ability to potentially ramp up into something bigger, and then taking something out of your opponent's hand is very nice. This card, like I said, is kind of like the Repro of the Ascension set. It's the card that everyone's playing because it's that good, and we're playing it in here because it synergizes well with Eitan. We're, of course, playing the 3 Yami. No reason not to play it. It gets back your airships. It gets back your Greathawk of Cloudsea. It gets back Queen of the Sandsea in a pinch. It gets back Playful Imp. This card really doesn't need any explanation. We are playing 1 Debilitating Miasma. We don't run a whole lot of destruction in here. And this card can get have some trouble with some aggro decks, so we do want to play kind of a decent removal card in Miasma. And then we're playing 1 Demon of the Evil Eye. It pairs nicely with the Playful Imp, and then also being able to pair it with our last card in the deck, which is Rudy, is extremely devastating. So yeah, Rudy has a lot of there's a lot of arrive abilities in this deck, so Rudy definitely warrants a spot. But that rounds out the deck, guys. Let's just talk about the shards and towers real quick. So we are running just 9 standard shards and 1 Corona. You can run the special shard for dark, but milling is kind of dangerous. It's not bad, you know, if you hit something with Yami, that's fine. And then just the 5 standard towers. So that's what we got, guys. Eitan Luna. This deck is extremely hard to play, I would think, and then also it was hard to build. This one really had me smashing my head off the desk. But I'm really excited to play test this a lot with my buddy, and whenever we stream it, this is the next deck I definitely want to play. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Zeppelin out.